Pitbull. Fierce, relentless, and feared around the world, with explosive energy, unmatched grit, and a reputation for never backing down, it's the dog most people imagine when they think of power. But here's the shocking truth. There are dogs out there even bigger, stronger, and bred for battles the Pitbull could never imagine. Today, we reveal 6 dogs that could defeat a Pitbull in a one-on-one showdown. From ancient guardians to modern giants, each of these breeds brings something to the table that even the legendary Pitbull struggles to match. Before we dive in, we're chasing 500 subscribers. If you love shocking animal face-offs and untold facts, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's begin. Picture a park, a Pitbull, 70 pounds of raw determination, locks eyes with a Rottweiler twice its size. The tension rises. Who makes the first move? Rottweilers are built like tanks, up to 130 pounds with massive jaws and a natural guarding instinct. Their bite force, around 328 psi, slightly less than the Pitbulls, but paired with size and leverage, it's devastating. Rottweilers were bred for guarding and pulling weight, making them stronger overall. In a head-to-head, the Pitbull brings stamina, but the Rottweiler brings power. One crushing bite or a slam of sheer body mass could turn the fight instantly. But size alone isn't enough. What if the Pitbull faces a dog wrapped in natural armor, bred in the freezing mountains? High in the Himalayas, the Tibetan Mastiff has defended villages and livestock for thousands of years. Males weigh up to 160 pounds, more than double a Pitbull. The Pitbull's main weapon is its clamping jaw, but against a Mastiff's thick mane and dense double coat, those jaws may only find a mouthful of fur. Meanwhile, the Mastiff has the mass, height, and strength to overwhelm quickly. While the Pitbull fights pound for pound with incredible tenacity, the Tibetan Mastiff's X-factor is intimidation. Its roar-like bark and lion-like frame often end fights before they even begin. But if intimidation fails, what about a dog bred not just to guard, but to dominate through sheer aggression? On the Canary Islands, farmers needed a dog tough enough to protect property and fight off threats. Enter the Prazer Canario, a massive, powerful guardian. Prazer Canarios can weigh up to 140 pounds, towering over the Pitbull. They share the same bulldog heritage, but the Prazer is larger, slower, and far more imposing. Their temperament, demanding and dominant. Unlike Pitbulls, which are often animal aggressive, Prazers are notorious for their aggression toward humans. Their bite lands deeper wounds, and their mass allows them to push smaller opponents down. A Pitbull would fight with heart, no doubt, but against a Prazer, the weight and force advantage is simply too much. But heart matters. What if the Pitbull met a dog that looks like it, but at double the size? Imagine a farm in South Africa. A Pitbull rushes forward, determined and fearless, then outsteps a Boerboel, massive, fast, and bred to fight predators like leopards. Boerboels weigh up to 175 pounds, nearly triple the Pitbull's size, and despite their bulk, they're agile, capable of sprinting and pivoting shockingly fast. Locals fear Boerboels more than any other dog, which says everything about their presence. A Pitbull may bring unrelenting energy, but against a Boerboel, it's like comparing a lightweight boxer to a heavyweight champion. The Pitbull's grit is unmatched, but the Boerboel's raw power, ferocity, and protective instinct tip the scales. But sometimes brute strength isn't enough. What happens when a Pitbull faces a warrior with ancient roots and an iron will? Known as the Alibi, the Central Asian Shepherd is one of the oldest dog breeds on Earth. Bred for centuries to guard livestock against wolves, bears, and human threats. Weighing up to 170 pounds, the Alibi dwarfs the Pitbull. It has thick skin like natural armor, making it hard for a Pitbull's bite to do serious damage. And when angry, its massive jaws and brute force are overwhelming. Pitbulls may be quicker, but the Alibi's weight and power let it crush opponents once it makes contact. Victory often depends on who strikes first, and when the Alibi lands its blow, there's little left for the Pitbull to fight back with. Still, there's one dog left. Bigger, stronger, faster, with a bite that rewrites the record books. Turkey's national treasure, the Kangal is a living fortress and the undisputed king of livestock guardians. Weighing up to 150 pounds, towering over most dogs, the Kangal combines agility, stamina, and unmatched bite force. At 743 psi, its bite is the strongest ever recorded in a domestic dog, more than enough to snap bone. Kangals don't waste energy. They warn predators first, but if challenged, they move with shocking speed, running up to 30 miles per hour. A pit bull would fight with determination, but one Kangal bite could end the fight instantly. The pit bull is pound for pound one of the toughest fighters alive, but against the Kangal, the outcome is clear. Size, speed, and bite power put the Turkish Guardian in a class of its own. The pit bull is fierce, loyal, and unbreakable in spirit. But against larger, stronger guardians like the Boerboel, the Alibi, or the Kangal, even the toughest fighter meets its match. So here's the big question. Does size and power always beat heart and grit? Or is the pit bull's legendary drive enough to pull off an upset? Drop your answer in the comments, smash that like button, and hit subscribe. We're aiming for 500 subs, and everyone gets us closer.